Hey Notebookers, welcome to episode 4 of my podcast. This week we are talking about Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood. So first, before we dive in, please subscribe and like. Helps me out in a huge way. Now, moving on. So I read this over the course of 2 days. I usually listen to it. I can usually get through it a little quicker when I listen to it, but the reading was wonderful. It gave me a chance to take in a lot more details from the world, put in some dog ears for memorable things. So when the third one comes out, I will have also reread the second one, which is House of Sky and Breath. But for now, let's focus on this one, House of Earth and Blood. So we have our main characters. We've got Bryce Quinlan and Hunt Athalar. We also have Rune Danan. Who else? We also have Danica Fendir. We have Lahaba. If you know, you know Lahaba. Oh, I love Lahaba. And you also have, you have so many different creatures and everything. They have their own houses. So let me start off by describing the houses within this. The world building in this is amazing. It doesn't drag on. Sarah has done it really, not quick, but because it has you have the details without too much of the bulk in the reading. It doesn't slow down the page turning. This book keeps you on the edge of your seat. It'll make you laugh and cry. Seriously. Bring tissues, it's gonna make you cry. Now, so the House of Earth and Blood is for shifters, humans, witches, ordinary animals, and many others to whom Gathona calls, as well as some chosen by Luna. House of Sky and Breath. Malachim, which are the angels. Fae, elementals, sprites, and those who are blessed by Solas, along with some favored by Luna. House of Many Waters, river spirits, so mermen, mermaids, that kind of deal, water beasts, nymphs, kelpies, nox, and others watched over by Ogenas. And then House of Flame and Shadow, this is the one that's coming out in January. Demonaki, reapers, wraiths, vampires, draki, dragons, necromancers, and many wicked and unnamed things that even Erd herself cannot see. So going back to the world building, the book comes with a little map of Crescent City inside. I do want to get a bigger version of the map. I have one of Prithian from the Akatar series, so I want one of this one too. So the general idea is you got some a group of friends. There's some big tragedy. There's questionable motives around the tragedy itself. So Bryce ends up sort of investigating. She works at an antiquities dealer, which also houses some very questionable and not quite legal items. So the governor, which is an archangel, all-powerful, Micah, he brings Bryce in to help with a certain investigation that Hunt Athalar, who is an angel, or a Malachim. He's like the demon hunter, the best of the best, but he's also a slave because he rebelled at one point. So he has this crown of thorns which keep his powers in check. So Bryce and Athalar kind of work the case, and at the same time they're trying to find this other artifact which, if it can be fixed, would be catastrophic to Midgard, which is the whole world. So you have Midgard, then you have Lunathian and Crescent City, and then there's a whole other land across the sea. I'm not going to try and say what it's called right now because I have a feeling I would say it wrong. Eudaros, that's what I want to say. About 90% sure. It's Eudaros. That's on the other side of things. So yeah, they're going along. There's this kind of mystery unraveling, unfolding. There's some really intense characters like Danica's mother, Sabine, She's a very intense character. And you also get to meet some princes of hell. They're kind of fun in this like eerie sort of way. There's one who likes to turn up as a cat. So it's like cute and creepy all rolled up into one. Oh, and Syrinx. Oh, he's lush. He's like this little chimera. He ends up biting Hunt in the butt. Because he can like, I think it's like teleport or something. But anyways, there's so many wonderful characters that you will fall in love with in this book. Not just Bryce and Hunt and the cabal of friends and everything, but just smaller side characters that you become so attached to. They're wonderful. She's done such a great job with this book series and this world. I can't wait to read the rest of them. Like the journey, the self-growth and wellness journey that Bryce is on, as well as Hunt, from different perspectives. They're both on this journey of self-growth and trying to build new relationships, trying to build old relationships and make them something better than what they were. And, facing up to certain realities of life, like as time passes, people grow, people change, they keep moving forward, whether it's with a career or a relationship or, well, just anything. People are always moving forward, and it's how we, or should I say Bryce or Hunt or whomever, kind of fits into that new timeline for these people. So there's this whole evolution of the friend circle for everybody, and it's a really interesting timeline to be a part of. So I've read the second one, House of Sky and Breath. Cannot wait for the third one, but for now, focusing on this one. It's 5 stars, great pace, good story arc, crazy plot twist, heart-wrenching towards the end. Like I said, make sure you got tissues with you. I'm going to apologize in advance if this podcast is a little quieter. I'm having feedback issues with my mic, so I'm working on that. But in the meantime, read this book because it's 5 stars. Like I said, the new one's coming out early January, and there's still another book. This is the second read, House of Sky and Breath. A little bit longer than the first one, but again, the series is so worth it. Perfect for fall reading, perfect for a fantasy binge. Just, yes. 2 thumbs up, 5 thumbs up, 1,000,000 thumbs up to Crescent City, Sarah J. Maas. She has done it again. She never disappoints. And I'm looking forward to January. So again, thank you for tuning in for episode 4 of the Nook of Books podcast on House of Earth and Blood from the Crescent City series by Sarah J. Maas. Do subscribe and like below. Smash those buttons and comment. Let me know what you're reading. I'm always looking for new ideas to put into the Nook. And stay tuned for some new ideas that I've been playing around with my TBR. Much love to all. Mwah. Every week for the latest